getting started. You ready?
You're starting now?
Yeah, 5:30.
Oh, I thought it was 6:30.
Oh, I thought it was 5:30. Is it 5:30 or 6:30?
I don't know. I probably misunderstood.
I thought you said 5:30.
Hello, everyone. Let's see. I'm always not sure. Yes, we are live on Facebook.
Yay!
So I don't know if we're supposed to be on at 5:30 or 6:30, but we're on early if we're supposed to be 6:30.
That makes no difference.
So hi, everybody. Welcome to Bright Sky. This is Donna. And we're excited to celebrate National Nutrition Month. And you guys didn't know this, but because I didn't get any gifts, but it's National Dietitian Day.
And it's Women's Month.
And it's Women's Month. So
Dietitian Day. So
it is National Dietitian Day. Rick, you know that for sure. So it is true. So all the dietitians need to back me up on that. So yes, today is National Dietitian Day. So anyway, so here we go. So welcome. We are at the Gormley's house. So we have some of our oldest friends. Is that the way to say it? So some of our very dear friends that we've been friends with forever. They're actually joined our boot camp. They're doing fabulous. They're eating foods they never ate before. And it's Beef and Susie Gormley. And the cook in the house is Beef. And so Susie just tells them what she wants for dinner, what time to fix it, and Beef is on it. So today,
That's me.
That's Beef, he's cooking. So Beef, we're gonna have you. So let me just tell everybody what we're cooking tonight. So Beef is gonna cook creamy chicken with spaghetti squash. Is that pretty much right?
That is true.
It is full of vegetables, looks absolutely fabulous. I'm gonna do a side salad with all of my favorite, or utilizing some of my favorite oils and vinegars from Tantera Farms. So shout out to Tantera Farms. We're cross-posting to them tonight, so we're excited about that. And we'll be sharing all of those and the things I love about it. And I'm also going to share a really, really, really simple, high-fat dessert that's full of nutrition, full of great stuff. And if you guys have been to me before, you know that I'm the lazy dietitian and Rachel is the amazingly great cook dietitian. So hopefully she's going to be cooking with you guys on the last Wednesday of the month. So we'll go ahead and get started. Beef, are you ready to start chatting about what you got done?
I'm ready.
He's done some cooking ahead of time.
Well, actually, I've done some preparing ahead of time.
That's right. He's prepared some things ahead of time. So this is the creamy chicken. So show us what you did.
Chicken.
So he's got the chicken already cut out. This is raw though. It's salt and peppered and ready to go. And Beef is really great about prepping ahead of time.
Yes.
And so he's also got his bacon
ready.
already. You guys can see that. The bacon's already chopped up and ready to be cooked.
And I told Don to follow recipes well. So if you saw the recipe, it called for sun-dried tomatoes. I do regular tomatoes, obviously.
All right, there we go.
And we're doing pine nuts instead of cashews or whatever was in there, because so much easier. How about easy?
And how fabulous is that? The point of that story is, don't throw out a recipe or make it too complicated if you don't have everything just perfect. See what you do have in your pantry, swap it out and make it work. It's still going to taste really amazing and delicious. And I want to show you this. This is chopped asparagus. So this dish is going to be really fabulous. So and you also were you were doing some garlic too earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what do you call this? Mince it. So is that what you call it? Mince?
Yes, minced.
Okay.
Minced.
Trying to see if you guys can see it. Okay, so minced garlic from real garlic. Like he didn't just buy a jar like I do. He actually minced his own garlic. So I'm just impressed over and over again.
Yeah.
So, all right, we might be able to show this a little bit.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
I can move it to the other stove.
Well, yeah, do that. And I can
move
show
over
it
here
like
instead.
that.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that?
Yes.
We're fancy. So there we are cooking up the bacon.
Yes.
Fabulous. So while you're doing that, Beef, can you tell us how you and Rick met? Actually, wait a second. We got to also meet my husband.
Yes, there's Rick, my old friend.
Can you see him?
And I hate to say I haven't seen him in
There it is.
I don't even know the last time Mom said, that's the crazy thing.
That's right. That's right. But we
That's
are
crazy.
all getting reacquainted now and having a wonderful,
Good food.
a really wonderful food. And so while that's cooking up, I'm going to just start to show you kind of what I'm cooking up. And so, and I actually, let me, before I do that, I'm going to show you some really cool, some of my oils and some of my vinegars that I really love that are just wonderful. I'm just trying to get this computer so it doesn't fall off the counter. Okay, I think we're good. So, oh yeah, before we go further, we wanted to say that if you have any questions on Facebook, go ahead and just put those in the comments. Rick is watching the Facebook, so he'll holler out if anybody has any questions. And also, if you are on Zoom with us and you're cooking with us and you have any questions, go ahead and just put those in the chat also, because I don't think we can hear you. So, so you'll have to put those in the chat. Actually, Rick, can you give your phone? Can you text? Do you have Connie's number?
Yeah.
Hey, Connie, if you're out there, would you text me and tell me if it's making any kind of a echoing sound? That's what we're trying to eliminate. We think we got that fixed, but I want to make sure. So let us know if there's an echo sound or any weird thing with the sound, because we want to get that fixed before we go much further. So that's what's so cool about doing these Zoom Facebook Lives. It's just nice and casual and fun. And anyway, so you guys chime in. Rick, do we have anybody watching so far?
I don't know.
My husband doesn't do Facebook, so he's like, I don't know. How do I know? So anyway, send him a message. Can you see our live? Oh, he can't even see our live. All right. All right.
We don't do the light because it makes a glare.
Okay.
Hey, by the way, honey, you need to help me with the noodles. I don't know how you do noodles. Right now we're doing bacon, and then we're gonna add some garlic and chicken. And then, no, in the noodle pan is nothing. It's just the noodle pan. Oh, and what I told you earlier, Donna, remember we don't make our own squash.
Oh, right.
No
So
zucchini squash.
yeah, so there's spaghetti squash in this. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Let's show that. That's perfect. Yeah. So this is a product where you get that.
Sam's, I believe, right? Sam's.
Okay. So instead of trying to zoodle your own zucchini to make your own spaghetti squash, that's a great option. Have you guys used that before?
Yes, we have.
And it's good?
It's amazing.
All right.
It's
Wonderful.
amazing stuff.
That's so fun. That's so fun. Okay. I'm going to, all right, like I said, I'm going to show you guys what I'm cooking now, what I'm streaming up with the, okay, so you guys know, if you've been to me at all, you know I am obsessed with Tantera Farms. I love it. If I have an afternoon where I have an hour or so of time to kill, it's okay. I love to go over and just see what's new and daydream about all the great possibilities and combinations I can do. So my latest trip, you might have seen this on Facebook earlier, but I've got, this one is the peach, I believe. Yeah, this is the peach white vinegar. This is delicious on salad. So that's my very favorite thing to do with that. And I'll probably use this one tonight with basil olive oil that I have. So that's going to be making the dressing for our salad. And then this one is the bourbon maple vinegar, and this is the one that I use on Brussels sprouts. So I love to cover my Brussels sprouts with bacon fat and bacon, and then pour this all over it and put it in the oven. It's a pretty hot oven, and it makes this amazing, delicious, sweet glaze without adding any sugar. It tastes really, really good. So I'm in love with Brussels sprouts right now. The other two that I have, this is a chocolate balsamic that is delicious to drizzle on maybe ice cream sometime or drizzle on your salad. I love to do like dried cherries on my salad and then drizzle this on my salad. It kind of tastes like I'm eating a chocolate covered cherry salad, which who could go wrong with the chocolate covered cherry salad? And this is my basil extra virgin olive oil that I got at Tantera Farm. So so we're going to use that and the peach, the white peach balsamic vinegar. We're going to blend that together and make a delicious dressing for our salad. So this meal is going to have lots and lots of vegetables, lots of great phytochemicals, all that kind of stuff. So really, really pretty fun. So I'm going to be doing that next. So in my strawberry salad, I'm going to use some mixed spring mix. You guys figuring it out?
Not how to check.
We see you on Facebook.
Okay.
which is
Got
good.
you on there.
Oh, you do see me?
Yes. It's kind of delayed.
Yeah, it's a little delayed.
We're
So.
trying to bring up the comments so we can't.
Oh, okay. So we're using the spring mix. I like to use a spring mix for a couple of reasons. You know, we've got some really dark greens in a spring mix, and that's really what we want. We want those deeply colored vegetables that actually are anti-inflammatory to our bodies. So using a nice spring mix, and this one is one I got at Walmart, but they also have a great one at Sam's Club. And I feel like it lasts a little bit longer than like an iceberg or romaine, because the leaves on here are denser, so there's not as much fluid or liquid to kind of be evaporated and kind of make the leaves kind of dull and limp. So these are really, really great to use for your salad. So I'm going to use that for the base of my salad. And then I'm going to start with slicing a red onion. I know Susie can't do onions, so I'm so sorry about that. So we're going to put the onions on the
Brittany says no echo.
Awesome, awesome. So I'm going to just be slicing this red onion. I like that kind of sort of spice or heat that kind of gets added with the red onions. I heard Brittany's there. Hi, Brittany. Brittany's watching. So, hi, Connie. Thank you for telling us there's no echo. I appreciate that. So we're already ahead of the game from last time we were on. So this is wonderful. So I really, really like to do thinly sliced onions. Again, just to give it just a little bit of heat. I don't want the onions to be overpowering. I just want just that slight heat that it kind of adds a little more depth to a salad. So I think that really tastes delicious. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to slice these thin. So I got those pretty thin. So I got that pretty thin. And then I just like to break it up and maybe even cut them in half so we can all have a nice little bite of onion in some of our salad, of course, except for Susie. So we're gonna
For me.
except for Susie.
Hi, Dana Kendall.
Oh, hi, Dana. Glad, thanks for watching. You'll have to give me feedback. My hair was in the way or something. I don't know that. So, and then the other thing that I'm putting in here is strawberries. And it's you know, we're right there at strawberry season. So thank goodness we're finally at springtime in 2021, and the strawberries are beautiful. So it's time for that. And I'm going to rinse these strawberries off. Fresh. So we're gonna cut those up, probably quarter those strawberries and put those all over that spring mix. And so let's check on beef while we're at it.
Hey there,
Beef, how are
bacon's
ya?
still cooking.
Bacon's still cooking.
Yeah, we're getting there though.
Too bad we don't have smell-o-vision.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it would be good.
So when I cooked on Color 10, that's what they said all the time. Wish television. So there we go. So anyway, so I'm cutting up my strawberries now, and that's gonna be great. Do you guys, Beef and Rick, do you guys have any good stories about like how you met or any?
That would be a
Actually
huge.
met her first.
You met, okay.
And
So,
then my brother, I'm assuming at Mercy.
St. John's.
Yes.
okay,
And
great.
then we just golfed together, and that's how we became good friends.
Golf buddies.
Yes.
Are there any G or PG rated stories you can tell?
Beef and I were always on the same team
Yes.
because we are more alike than the other two that played with us. And they cheated all the time.
Yes.
We had to keep them in place.
Was it Dwayne or Larry?
Dwayne.
Or
Dwayne and his brother Beef.
Dwayne and Jeff. I don't know if you guys are watching, but apparently you guys cheat all the time. So, interesting. So we'll probably get
And
lots.
we always won, so.
Yeah. We
But
were
then,
always the
but
winner.
then Rick and Beef always won. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Wait there.
So the way their old brains remember it.
Old brain.
There's no dementia at all going on
Wow.
in this room. So very good.
as we eat well, there's no dimension.
That's right.
Okay?
There was dementia, but now beef eats salmon. So
Yeah.
we've got all that great
Mhm.
DHA in his brain now. And he's
7 and kale.
great. So
Okra and soup the other day, yeah.
yeah, so we have to brag on Beef and Susie. So so Beef, tell a story about what you told Rachel you'd never eat.
Oh, I told Rachel I would never eat salmon. I call it is salmon, I know. Or kale, and since then I've had,
Or asparagus.
I never mentioned asparagus or
And
okra.
to me, you would never eat.
Or okra, and here we are cooking with this stuff. But yeah, since then,
Yeah. And he had okra and soup.
yes.
Yesterday?
Yes.
So Rachel, if you're watching, changing lives, yeah. And Beef has had a great some great weight loss too.
Yes, almost 20 pounds.
Almost 20 pounds, and he's halfway-ish through boot camp. So we're pretty excited for him.
Are we halfway
He's
through?
doing great.
Yeah, they are.
I think
So we're
so.
gonna get kicked out then?
He's gonna get kicked out. Yeah.
Dana said
Yep.
We need to golf with her husband.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Dana's husband is Dana. How tall is he? 6'8"
7 foot?
or something. He's really tall.
He could outdrive us, Rick, no doubt.
It's all about straight.
Good, very good. All right, that bacon's looking pretty fabulous.
Okay, we're almost ready to cook chicken.
So, do you have any advice about picking out bacon, or what are you guys getting for your bacon?
Actually, whatever Susie brings home for me.
Susie fixes, Susie cooks.
How's the groceries I cook them?
Aw, that's right. So
Yes.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but Susie just tells me what time she wants dinner, what she wants for dinner, and it's
Oh, it's
voila.
not really a bossy thing.
No, she's not bossy at
She's not
all.
bossy,
No.
He doesn't like to do the bill.
I enjoy to cook. Susie loves to eat. We all love to eat. It's all good.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Susie
Yeah.
loves.
Get your host.
Oh, Tisha. Hi, sweetie. I'm surprised you're not cooking with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Tisha-
no, Susie's never bossy to me about when she wants to eat. It's just
It's less stressful.
I enjoy making it for my wife. That's all there is
isn't
to it.
that lovely? You guys hear that? He loves making dinner for his wife. That's so
Oh
adorable.
my! Over here. Don't anything to look at them.
I know, they've got their glasses of wine and they are ready.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic. All right, guys, I'm still almost done cutting up my strawberries, so get that done. So I recently bought a bullet, a small little $10 bullet mixer blender. Not a bullet for guns, it's a bullet for smoothies. Anyway, so that I'm kind of into butter coffee these days. So I wanted to start having some butter coffee at work, maybe in the afternoon. I'm wanting to bump up my fat a little bit. So that's what I bought. And so anyway, the point of that story is I'm going to make my dressing today in my bullet. So I'm just going to start putting all the ingredients for my dressing right in my bullet. And then we're just going to blend it up. And that's going to be the salad dressing. So it's going to be, I told you that I'm going to use the Tantera basil olive oil with the white peach balsamic vinegar. So let me grab that.
We should have it.
Poor thing. Does she want me to talk lower? Tisha, do you need me to talk a little lower? So, poor thing. Oh, I forgot about the other olive oils. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to change my mind. I also have blood orange
Change in the middle.
olive oil. Yeah, so I was going to use my basil olive oil, but I think I'm going to use this one. And I might, let me think about this. I might do my bourbon maple with the orange with the blood orange olive oil. How do you guys think that would taste? Is anybody listening to me? No one's listening.
A blood orange olive oil sounds amazing.
It does sound amazing. So I'm going to use that for our salad. And so we're just going to do about a third cup or so of our olive oil. You guys can see that. And I'm not good about following recipes either.
Yay!
I'm kind of ish. Like
I love not following the recipe.
that's a third cup ish. So there you go. So you want more olive oil. Remember, who can tell me how much oil I want you to have at a meal? Anybody remember? Anybody who's watching, how much fat do we need at each meal? Rick, is anybody telling us how much fat we need at each meal?
How much fat, Rick, at a meal?
How much fat at each meal?
I just asked that to see if
The
anybody
more
knows.
the better.
No.
Is that what somebody said?
That's what Rick said.
That's what Rick said. 2 tablespoons. So we want 200 calories of oil for your fat for fuel at each meal. So that's going to get us there. There we go. There you go. What'd you say?
Don't forget to use their money.
Yeah. So, and then I'm just going to use some salt and pepper in the salad dressing. So we're going to put that in there. And I may steal a little bit of beef's garlic. I'm going to put just a pinch of garlic in there too. Just a little bit of garlic in there too, and a little bit of pepper. So we're doing the pepper. So is
You're not making
Yeah.
so some ground pepper in there as well. So we're going to put that in there, and then I'm just going to blend that up. Toss my greens and my my onion and my strawberries all together. And then there's one more ingredient that I haven't talked about yet. And so I love nuts on my salad. And it's one of the main things I do with my air fryer. So a lot of people have lots of different ways that they toast their nuts. But if you put it in your air fryer on a really hot level, it takes 4 minutes to have toasted nuts. So there's almost toasted pecans. So there's almost no reason not to have toasted pecans. So I'm going to toast some pecans also. And so we can toss all that together. So there we go. So we're getting the meals pretty much progressed. So the bacon is done.
I've been to change pans, so that's
Oh, okay.
because of the noodles have to be in the bigger pan apparently. I don't cook the noodles, Susie does, so I don't know exactly what that means, but here we go.
Awesome.
We're gonna adjust in the middle.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I punted on the oil and switched my Pantera oils and.
We're gonna adjust in the middle, and that's okay. There you go, baby.
Good. So now you guys are both cooking.
Susie does the noodles. I don't.
Okay. Do you
my job?
do you put oil in or anything?
Nope.
Oh wow. Can
Put
you
them
show
in
us
there
that?
like that.
Can we look at them? Is that okay?
Oh, that's
Oh,
hot. Yeah.
oh yeah, we were just using that. There you go. So they're little bundles, aren't they? Little
spiral.
spirals.
Spiral
Okay.
nest.
Okay. Very cool, you guys.
Heat for 4 to 4.5 minutes with the lid. Flip them over and heat another 4 to 5 minutes.
Wow. So they're less than 10 minutes. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you don't have to put water in there
No,
or
they get a
oil.
lot of water.
Oh, they
A lot
do.
of water.
Okay. Okay. Okay, you guys, this looks fantastic. And this is something that you get at Sam's Club.
Sam.
And that's a nice big package. Do you
That's
remember how
huge.
much that was?
$10.
$10. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Very good. Very good.
And
All right. And
heat
then,
them for 4 to 4.5 minutes.
And then flip them, right?
Yeah, flip them and then take the lid off and cook 4.5 minutes more.
all right. So easy. All right. So Beef's cooking his. Looks like we just went off. There we go. And we're back on. Okay.
So we
Beef
got
is
the garlic.
cooking his garlic now.
Yes. Yes, the garlic, and then I'll put the chicken. And then, again, I may look at the recipe, but
Yeah.
put the asparagus, and then this just goes on top, and then you put the bacon in there, and there's cheese involved as well. Oh my gosh. Right?
Sounds so good. What makes it creamy?
I don't know. You changed the recipe on me, Donna. So,
No, I didn't.
yes, you did. I didn't
Oh.
do cheese last time. I'm assuming almond milk and Parmesan cheese,
Milk and Parmesan.
Yes,
right?
but there's something about cashews too.
Well, that's the reason I'm doing pine nuts instead.
Oh, we missed that.
Susie likes pine nuts, so
Oh, yeah.
we changed the recipe and we're gonna do pine nuts.
Okay, that
from
will work.
Hy-Vee.
Delicious. Wonderful.
I'm not sure what's gonna make it creamy. That's
Well,
it.
well, like you said, there's milk and the cheese, so that can work.
Parmesan cheese and almond milk.
Or that
Okay.
other
Yes.
Okay.
paper if we need that,
All right.
that we use
Well, I don't know that we could, actually, Susie and I used this,
the first time we used that.
industrial yeast, is it nutritional yeast?
Yeast, yes.
The first time, but you asked about a non-dairy diet, which we
Yes.
aren't on, so we changed with some cheese and almond milk.
Don't say it on live TV
What's
because
that?
Rachel's gonna get all over me like,
No,
what are
she
you
won't.
doing?
It's different, so it's something different to try.
Okay, so
We're just gonna adjust the recipe, that's all there is to it.
here's the deal. If you are following a dairy-free diet, then you would want to use that nutritional yeast. Can I look at that?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You would want to use the nutritional yeast because it kind of gives a nutty sort of Parmesan-y flavor to it without being Parmesan. And this is dry yeast, niacin, some hydrochloride, some thiamine, some riboflavin. Yeah, so it's got a lot of B vitamins in it, plus dry yeast. So that's actually a great thing to have. So this is what you can use if you're on a dairy-free diet. If you're not on a dairy-free diet, you can do Parmesan cheese. And so beef is literally throwing me under the mouth.
No,
So
I didn't.
Kinda sounded like it, but-
I
Did it?
apologize.
yeah, you did. That's okay. We haven't spoken in 10 years. We can go another 10 years.
Oh,
So
my. I know, I know.
I'm just joking.
The first time I made it, I'm telling you
No.
honestly, the first time I made it, this stuff made it taste amazing. I thought it was cheese without it, honestly.
Okay.
I mean, it
so-
really was, was it not,
But
Susie?
we always change up when you make it
Yes.
the next time we try.
Susie
something
says
different.
I never keep a recipe. I always do it different every time.
Okay.
So no.
Okay.
I'm interested to see how the Parmesan and almond milk works.
Or what? Well, you can use that anyway. Whatever. We're just cooking.
It's gonna be.
We're having fun with friends, right?
Somewhere among friends.
That's
There you
right.
go. All right.
We're having fun.
Exactly. Okay, so that's cooking. And I am going to put my salad together now, and then I'm going to show you guys. Hang on, I think I just got. All right. Everything's good. Okay, very good. Very good. All right, so. Oh, I think I can go. There we go. There we go. Sorry, guys, I just got off track. All right, so let's do. I'm gonna wash my hands, and then I'm gonna put my salad together. So bear with me for just a sec. All right, there we go. Awesome. Okay, so tell us on Facebook, what are you cooking for dinner tonight? We'd love to know what everybody's having for dinner tonight. And then I also want to show you, I got some things at Dollar Tree today that I'm kind of excited about, that you wouldn't expect to see at Dollar Tree, so I want to share that too. But tell us what you guys are
Yes.
are cooking. Do you guys have a paper towel? Yes, I do.
Oh, right,
Hold on a
right.
second.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
All right, you guys talk.
Hello.
Hi,
Okay.
it's gonna be really good.
It
The new recipe's gonna be great.
is. It's gonna be yummy. So, okay, so you guys are good and can see this
I
now.
think Donna's gonna roast them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So, can you guys?
Am I gonna roast? You want, I can do
I
the.
thought you were gonna roast some pine nuts,
Nope,
but,
I brought pecans. I'm gonna roast those.
okay.
Somebody's having breakfast for dinner at the Vernon's.
At who's?
The Vernons.
Oh, that's Connie. Okay, yummy, Connie. All right, so I'm going to show you guys how like I said, I roast my pecans in the air fryer, and they have a really different air fryer. This one looks cool. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this kind. This looks like a little toaster oven. Is it a toaster oven and an air fryer?
It does all kinds of craziness. You
wow.
can broil, bake,
It does the laundry.
fry, grill. all
laundry.
kinds of-
Pizza, toast. Nice. So do you just put put stuff in this bottom pan? Would that be okay?
You can take one, yes.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Just put 'em in.
Get rid of these other ones.
Very good. So, and I don't measure, so I'm just doing a couple handfuls of
Just
pecan.
think she doesn't measure. No, I know.
What did he say?
She said this is gonna taste really good.
What did he say?
Nothing.
Fine.
No, I wasn't being like
Fine.
that, like you took it.
Fine, okay. And do I just set it on and then just put the timer on? Wow.
Yes. Oh, actually, we never leave anything plugged in, so.
Oh, okay. Okay, we gotta plug it in first.
Yeah.
Rick, you gotta come over here and cook something.
You
Yeah.
wanted to,
I'm
now
really,
you
I'm really
can.
busy.
All right.
He's reading all the comments.
Oh, is there any more comments? How do you know how much it is? You should just go.
What would you like it up?
4 minutes.
4 minutes, well, you just kind of got to get past 20 and then let it go. And what would you like it on, air fry?
Yes.
There you go.
There we go. All right. Very cool. Okay, guys, so we've got our nuts cooking. Pecans. Let's say pecans. Okay. That sounds nicer. All right. Okay, like I said, I got the organic greens. I'm gonna throw those in the bowl. And I'm gonna put my strawberries in there. And we're gonna put our red onion in there. And I like everybody to have lots and lots of salads, so we're gonna do a big bowl of salad. And then we're gonna keep cutting those strawberries. Actually, I might delegate that to Rick. There you go, so there's my salad. Huh?
What's in the noodles? They're gonna-
She's gotta do the noodles.
Susie's doing noodles, right?
She's doing noodles. Strawberries are easy. Strawberries are easy. Yeah.
You're smart enough, Rick. I can't imagine.
So how long have you guys known each other?
Oh, Lord, 30 years, probably? Probably 30 years.
Wow, you guys are old.
No, we're not.
No, we're,
We're
we're,
really well because we eat right.
That's
we are,
right.
we're not,
Actually, you say you are really old. You just look really young because you
That's
eat so
right.
good.
You know what?
Moved here at 77, working at the bank.
Oh, I thought you met as
no,
Dennis,
Susie
probably.
first.
We used to date.
Yeah. Donna, I didn't know that either, so.
They did? Okay.
No, we did not. We met from the bank and then.
You were dropping off deposits for your dad, right?
Okay. So you guys met in lots of different ways.
Yeah.
Or kind of
Small world.
small world, small Springfield.
And then all of a sudden this Donna lady came along and we're
Yeah.
not,
Straighten Rick out and gone.
I'm not sure they're straightening Rick out. But
Ooh,
anyway,
that chicken looks great. Yeah. looks
so
great.
we're having smell-o-vision here.
That's
Okay.
right. Smell-o-vision. I forgot to mention the feta, so we're gonna have cheese 2 different ways. So we're having feta and Parmesan. Nobody tell Rachel Wimple.
Oh, tell Rachel. I got to see her tomorrow anyway.
Oh, you do.
Yeah, I got an appointment with her tomorrow. So
And
she'll
here's
know.
my dressing. I'm just gonna kind of blend that up in my, it's gonna be loud here for a second.
Are you gonna be able to make it? 12:30? Okay.
Man, that looks amazing, doesn't it? Blended so beautiful. All that pepper in there. It's gonna be so.
Rick is in the fine. You're making great.
Woo!
I'm sure it will be.
Oh my gosh, that looks fabulous. So much flavor. This whole meal is gonna have so much flavor. So while we've got a little bit of time, we should have a little bit of time, you guys. Is that 4 more minutes on that?
Yes.
Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna check the pecans. You wanna check those beef?
Yeah.
They look pretty toasty. Can you hear them kind of sizzling?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll wait a little bit longer on the pecans. Okay, so the dessert, actually, I'm gonna let you guys look at beets real quick, and then I'm going to, all right. And then I'm gonna grab my haul that I got at Dollar Tree today.
Donna, I think what we may do is after your walnuts are roasted, Susie would like pecans, I'm sorry, would like to roast some pine nuts to put on top here, I believe.
Ooh, yeah. All right, guys. I just want to show you a couple of cool things I found at Dollar Tree. I just love going to Dollar Tree and you know, you just never know what you're going to find there. And you know, everything's $1, so it just could not be more fun. So we so you know, we're always trying to get people to eat more bass fish. You know, those are the foods, fish that are high in omega-3s. So those are sardines, mackerel, anchovies, salmon, and herring. And so, so like you don't really find mackerel or hear about it too much. But guess what? Dollar Tree has like this whole can of mackerel. Pretty awesome. And I haven't tried it yet, but I'm anxious to open it up because I love to have mackerel on my get canned mackerel and have it on my salads for my protein. It's just a great, easy thing to do. And I'm slipping in a little bit more omega-3s. And so the only ingredients on here are mackerel, water, and salt. So this is something I found at Dollar Tree. Would you expect not to find something that wasn't super processed at Dollar Tree? So this is awesome. The portion size is a whole can, which, wow, that sounds like a lot to me. I don't know if that's right, but whatever. That's what it is. Grams of protein. And then let me talk to you about just really quick and how much I love all this omega-3. There's 7 grams total of fat in this can, I guess. 3 grams are saturated, and 4 grams then would be omega-3. So that's 4 milligrams of omega-3 in this, and I think that's really pretty awesome. That's higher than really most supplements you can get. So in one little spot, you can kind of double your omega-3 from what you would get in a typical omega-3 supplement. So really awesome thing to get. Then this is another one I found, mackerel fillet. So this is going to be a fillet in this one. This doesn't seem like as much in here. Yeah, this is only 12 grams of protein in this one. And the ingredients aren't as awesome. Mackerel, soybean oil, water, and salt. So the only thing I didn't like about this was the soybean oil. We're not a big fan of soybean oil, but your omega-3, something really simple, a grab and go, dump this on your Dollar Tree color. I love it. So I also got some more tuna there. Unfortunately, packed in water, not packed in oil. I found a really great one that's packed in olive oil that I'm getting at Walmart. So that's a really cool thing to get to. I also found, and I didn't bring it with me, some Himalayan salt. So that pink salt. So there's a big thing that you can get on it, like a big bag, and then they have a sprinkle one too. So the Himalayan salt, those are really great because they have additional minerals in them naturally. So they're not have to be iodized. You know, with salt, they always have to add sugar to it to stabilize that iodide on the sodium. So so that's something that's not something that we love, but if you get the Himalayan salt, it's got minerals in it and it doesn't have to have sugar in it. So that's my point. So, okay, lots of good stuff going on. So lots and lots of great ways to get your nutrition in. So how are you guys doing? You're doing pretty good?
Yep, we're doing good.
Oh, I have to show you guys. We have the asparagus in there now. Oh, wow. That looks lovely. Really, really delicious. It smells so good. So, and then kind of see the zucchini. All right. We're
getting close.
We're awesome. We're getting close. All right, guys. And then the last thing that I want to show you is the dessert that I made. And so I don't know if you guys have heard of chia pudding ever, but it's a super easy way to make pudding. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Chia? Have you heard of chia pudding, Rick? You know how to make it?
Of course Rick does.
Sure he does, yeah. All right. So
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
so another, again, I'm
Rick
trying
knows,
to,
'cause Donna will. Like, I don't have Donna.
I'm trying to find ways to add more fat to my diet. And so if you guys are trying to slip maybe a dessert in that you want to control your carbs and get some really healthy fat in, this is a really cool dessert. So what we're going to do, so chia seeds, they actually kind of act like tapioca a little bit. You don't have to cook them, but if you put the chia seeds in to any kind of fluid or liquid, it's going to just absorb that and thicken it and make like a pudding. And so that's what I made tonight. And I want to show you the chia seeds. Okay. So they are, if you have never done chia seeds before, they're tiny, tiny, tiny seeds that are power packed with fiber and more omega-3. So they are awesome, actually high fat, and they are high fiber. So this recipe in a half a cup of, I'm going to use coconut milk. In a half a cup of coconut milk, we're going to put 2 tablespoons of these chia seeds. And I'm going to be real careful I don't spill those because Rick would have a really hard time cleaning them up. So, anybody who knows me knows that's true. Rick does everything. So they're these tiny, tiny little seeds, if you can see that. And we're going to actually put them in coconut milk. And just talking about coconut milk for a second. So coconut milk is very high in fat. It's high in saturated fat. And it is high in a fat that's actually got some really great things for your brain health. Helps to develop new brain cells and that kind of thing. So we really like coconut fat or coconut oil. And if you buy coconut milk in a can, it actually is very high in that coconut oil. If you're buying coconut milk in a carton, you usually don't get it. It's not very high fat. There's a lot of things added to it. So again, we always want to be reading those ingredients labels. And so typically I get this milk, which is great, but it's so thick and it's so high fat that it's really kind of hard to mix up. It almost, I usually get a fork and mix it up because it separates from the water, and then it's just kind of a hard product to use. It's a hard product to use. But today, while I was at the grocery store, I found this product. This is fabulous because it comes in a container that you can just shake it up and pour it out. I'm going to see real quick. So this one has 17 grams per third cup. This one has 9 grams per third cup. So this one has just a little bit more water in it to kind of make it a little bit easier to use. But I still think you're getting a great product in this. So this is the one that I used. Thai Kitchen, 2 simple ingredients. The ingredients are water and coconut. That's it. And this one, and that's pretty much the same in this one. This one has coconut milk, water, and guar gum. So this one does have a little bit of thickener. But this one doesn't have a thickener, and it's pretty awesome. Like I said, really easy product to really use over and over. So this is great. This is what I use. And so we mixed this with a third cup of the chia, a third cup of this milk, and then 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. And then I also put a little bit of a non-caloric sweetener. You can use this pure if you want to. We're only going to use about 2 teaspoons of this, and this sweetens it really fast, so you don't have to use too much. And then maybe a teaspoon of vanilla extract, something like that. And then you leave it sit in your refrigerator overnight. And so that is actually what I did with these. And so this is what it looks like. Kind of see that. So it gets really, really thick. I'm going to use a spoon. Can you guys, is it okay if I grab a spoon?
Oh, no.
No, I do not. Oh, what kind of spoon do you want?
Just a teaspoon. Thank you. Perfect.
Oh.
So you can see that it just gets really, really thick, and now it's just like a pudding. And so super high fiber, super healthy fat, tastes delicious, and really, really easy. You just mix that stuff together, you stick it in your refrigerator. delicious. So that's my vanilla. And then I branched out today, and to that 1/2 cup of coconut milk and 2 tablespoons of the chia seeds, I also added 2 teaspoons of cocoa powder. And I wanted to see if we could make a chocolate pudding with it too. So here's my first taste of this. So we'll see. That's very good. Pretty chocolate. I like stuff dark chocolate, so this is pretty dark chocolate. So that's an option as well. The other thing to know, that cocoa powder has additional fiber, additional phytochemicals. You know, Bright Sky, we're always about more nutrition, more nutrition. How can we slip in more nutrition? So all of these recipes are packed with nutrition and they're super easy. So, okay, so let's check on beef and see how our entree is coming. Yummy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I think.
I'm just gonna let it.
I don't think that's good.
Huh?
Oops, sorry. I thought all right, we're gonna look at, oh my gosh. That looks amazing.
We're gonna let it simmer for a minute and get everything thick.
All right.
Come a little closer.
Yeah. You guys see that?
So in the meantime, I added just regular tomatoes and cheese and almond milk, and now we're gonna let it simmer for
It's
just a second.
creamy. It's beautiful. Beautiful. All
And it's
right.
full of all those things you want, Donna. Veggies.
Exactly. All those vegetables, all those phytochemicals. You guys know the phytochemicals are what decreases all that inflammation, and it's required by our bodies to make antioxidants, and just amazing how much nutrition we need. So I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up now. We appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. We love to cook with you. We'll be back every Wednesday every Wednesday in March. Not Beef and Susie, but other people.
You and me for like.
We'll come back if we need to.
There you go. There you go. So, and then in April, we're actually going to continue Cooking Club in April. But in April, we're going to focus on families and feeding kids and that sort of thing. So we've got lots more to plan for you guys. We love hanging out with you. We'll go ahead and sign off for tonight, and just make sure that you give Connie a call if you want to set up an appointment, 417-814-4040, or you can always go to our website, or you can always email us, Donna at Bright Sky Nutrition. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Say bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.